What's up, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel where we're doing best of one ranked with Raffine and Esper, but this is a little bit of an updated build for Raffine. So there have been some really aggressive ones when Streets of New Capenna came out. There have been some that are a little bit slower, but I like this one because it's kind of aggressive and it's slow when it needs to be. So it has a little more top end than some of the other Raffine decks that rely on only 1 and 2 drops. Let me walk you through some of the new cards that we've got going on in here. So we've got, you see Adeline and Raffine in the 3-drop spot. We have Emperor in here because we like to make tokens and trigger Raffine off of that. We got Virtue of Loyalty because it's just honestly a very, very good efficient card. 5 mana to make all your creatures, which we want a lot of, to get a +1/+1 counter and untap at the end so you can still defend. It's great in this deck. We also have Dennick. There's a lot of mono red going around right now, and just this 2 damage of lifelink can really help against the red aggressive decks early in the season. Everybody likes to run mono red to get ranked up as quickly as possible, and Dennick dashes those hopes and dreams there. We have 4 Thalias. We have 3 Tenacious Underdogs. We have 4 Get Losts. So one thing I will note about this deck is you want to make sure that you keep in mind that your spells that you do have will be taxed by Thalia also. That's namely Cut Down, Get Lost, and Wandering Emperor and Virtue of Loyalty. So make sure that you have Thalia like maybe, you know, turn 3 after you make this token, or if you have this removal, just work that in there. So I think Thalia is essential here. We have Skrelv. We can do this turn 1 to protect our 2-drop. That's great. That's a nail in the coffin against other aggro. It's a nail in the coffin against people that try to stop us, the control decks that try to stop us from being too aggressive early. We've also got this new card from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It's a 1/1 for 1 black mana. It's a Goblin Rogue with Menace, which is cool when you're attacking with a bunch of things. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then tap 3 mana at any time. Instant speed included here. Target creature gets -X/-X till end of turn where X is its power. So it's kind of got a Blood Tie the Harvester type of deal going on. It was a 1-drop. But what I like about this card is that we're descending quite often. When we have Raffine out, any card that you discard counts as one dissension, I guess, or descending. And we also can, if we really want to, we can use Get Lost on one of our tokens if we have a bunch of things and we need to descend to get these things bigger. I'm still kind of experimenting with this and other ways to discard cards in this deck, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. It can get up to a 3/3 pretty quickly, 3/3 menace. Since we have so many legendary creatures in here, we do have 3 Plaza of Heroes. We're running all kinds of duels in here in the correct proportions that I like. I don't like to run, 4 of any one. When I'm working with 3 colors, I like all these little duels that come in different places. We have 1 Swamp and 1 Plains. Just in case somebody destroys one of our lands with a Field of Ruin or something, we have something to go get. I didn't have much space in here, keeping with land stability, so I did not include any of the Kamigawa channel lands, but you may have different results with that. I hope you enjoyed the deck. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're going to Magic Con Chicago, I will be there as a guest creator, and my time block is on Saturday. If you follow the MTG Arena Twitter, they should be posting those out on Magic Con Chicago. So if you're there, come by and say hi. If you're not, I'll just say hi again to you in the next video. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, we're going first. Double Plaza of Heroes. Kind of sketchy, but at the same time, we have Skrelv and Dennick, which is fine. I think the only non-legendary we have in black is Tenacious Underdog. So, we should be able to keep this hand. I think that's fine. We're telegraphing that we're basically a deck with a lot of legends, so like they can probably guess, Esper Raffine here. Alright, this is a really good opportunity to play Dennick and then have 2-life Skrelv back up. This is the first nail in the coffin to mono red. Having a 2/3 life linker that can't be removed. I'd say that it just can't be removed. It's we have protection and hexproof on it with Skrelv. No, attacks. We are not the beatdown. I know Esper Raffine is usually the beatdown, but we are not today because we're fighting mono red. Swifty, Swifty, Swifty. What you can do with that Swifty? I'm not gonna block. Witch Stalker. Alright, well, there's pre-block, so now I will, I guess. Wasn't going to. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Yeah. If we would have blocked the Swift Spear, we wouldn't have been able to kill it anyway, so. Alright. I am in love with what we've got going on here. This is great. Should have played Thalia there just to get some extra damage, but here we are. It would have to be a remarkable turn of events for this game for us not to win this game. Alright, there's a cut down. So, first of all, we'll go in with everything. Don't mind losing that 1/1 token. Alright. Gotta get lost, we gotta cut down. Only thing they could play not cut downable would probably be like Godric. Oh, that too, yeah. We can cast Get Lost on it. Or we can just clear the way for more of our attackers and yeah. Alright, that's fine. We'll do that. Alright, good game. Alright, we're going first with a Tenacious Underdog or a Thalia turn 2. Or Virtue turn 2. This is probably fine. So we'll bring in, say, Caves of Koilos in case we need to cut something down right away. Like that. I don't think so. Keep our cut down option open, and also a Virtue of Loyalty 2/2 Vigilance blocker. Let's get Adeline in there. Let's attack with our Vigilance Knight. We're going to try to deal with the Rot Priest during combat, if we can. Instead of targeting it with a cut down right here. We will have to get rid of it pretty soon. But I want to see if they tap out too. Maybe they play like a, I don't know, Skrelv's Hive or something. Okay. It's not great. Even so, the strategy remains. Deal with it in combat. Let's make their spells cost more. See if they act in response to this. It's a 5/4 now. It's getting pretty big. So if they don't want to block with a Rot Priest, they're planning on just taking us out all at once. Like phasing 5 targets out or something. And then just going 10 counters. Seed Core is inactive. +2/+1 can't be done to any of these mites yet. Tap for white and colorless. Jawbone Duelist. Okay. See no reason to go in with all. Okay, that's what I was hoping would happen. That opens up Virtue of Loyalty to us. Alright, let's see if they've got it. Because we've got to untap Dennick. We've got a blocker with Adeline and a 2/2 Vigilance token. So let's see if they've got the poison. They can bring the poison in one turn. Soul Partition. We're still sitting here at 0 poison counters. Let's block. Buff your creature. We're going to blitz this underdog in next turn. Oh, yeah. That's not going to do it, though. That's going to give us 4. Right? Or 2. Not even 4. What am I talking about? Yeah. Here we go. Alright. Good game. So, ended up being right. Just deal with the Rot Priest on the ground, not cut him down. Okay, we're going first. We don't have a turn 1. We have a Dennick or Thalia to choose from on turn 2. All 3 colors of mana here with our lands is great. We need 2 white to cast Adeline, which we have, and Emperor. Seems fine. Alright, well, we'll start with our land that doesn't take life from us. Let's bring in Thalia in case they have a cut down. We can't just immediately cut down our Dennick. Thalia first. Also, it's still a good attacker versus a turn 2 Blood Tithe Harvester, so. Alright, let's go with Adeline first. Now we have a little bit of a Nombo action happening with our Thalia and the Wandering Emperor. I don't think Emperor is going to be needed on turn 4 anyway, so it's going to be okay. Oh no, Adeline's gone. Alright, Skrelv. Little Dennick. They're in Rakdos. I don't see a board wipe happening, so could be wrong. Could be a Brotherhood's End in there, but people have backed off from that a little bit. The Virtue. Alright, so they want to get something in their graveyard. They could Cruelty of Gix for 5 mana. Alright, tap land Archfiend. Alright. Kind of want to get attacks in still. Just send Dennick in, protection from black. Put him to 10. Save mana for Wandering Emperor. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, we want to do it. We're going to signal that we have an Emperor here, though, if we use 2 life, but that's okay. Main phase, big score. They did that pre-attack, so that opens us up pretty much to kill this Archfiend, but they want to get that Virtue of Persistence down. So, even better, since we have Emperor, we can exile that if that attacks. They might sense we have an Emperor here, though. Okay. Yep, they knew it.
I'm not overconfident. Your guards, to me.
Alright. We don't want to send Dennick because he's our only flying blocker. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kill it and bring it back next turn. So if they block Dennick, they take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're down to 4. We can make Dennick survive. I think that's fine. Give him a clear shot on an Emperor, but I think it's worth it to get the damage through. Plus, we'll get to make our Stalactite Stalker a 2/2 here when we play it. And we'll also be able to investigate now that they blocked like that. Oh, they blocked the token, so we didn't get to investigate. Or wait, yeah. Okay. Thalia. Ooh, I hope they hit something big. Gonna need it. Maybe they'll hit a breach. No, they hit another Archfiend. And a Wandering Emperor, which we can protect everything with Skrelv, but they might just make a token.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Rather than I'd make a token just as a blocker. Interesting. Interesting. I think that lost in the game. If they would have made a blocker, it would have been something else. Yeah. Alright, good game. Opponent goes first. Cut down. We could do... Nope, we don't have any untapped lands turn 1. But we do have option of Dennick or Underdog turn 2. And we have all of the lands we really need. So, like, we just need to draw an Adeline or a Raffine. And that would be pretty good. Coming with the tower. Deep Cavern Bat. We have a bunch of 2-drops. What do you want to get rid of? Probably the cut down. To be honest. Yeah. Okay. This way, if they make us discard a card or something, discard a creature, then we can get rid of Tenacious Underdog or Dennick. Go with Dennick. You know, we're something of a life gain deck ourselves. Sure. Alright. Good game.